So in this lecture, I'm going to teach you how to do a couple of simple formulas that will help you to add or multiply a bunch of numbers. So let's go back up to where we've been working. So I'm going to go ahead and clear all of this information, and I'm going to start with a simple list of numbers. So I'm just going to go clear contents. I'm going to start right back up in the corner here, and I'm just going to type in some very simple numbers and then hit the enter key. And these are just random numbers. These could be dollar amounts or quantities, anything really. But I'm just going to show you how to add these and multiply them really simply. So if you want to add this whole column, you can simply go to the Auto Sum button here. Click that, and it is going to plug in this formula, and it's going to highlight all of these cells up here. It's guessing at what we want to add, and it's guessing correctly in this case because we want to add all 6 of these. And if you like what it says, all you have to do is push enter, and as you can see, it's automatically done the math. It's added all of these numbers up and put the total into this box. Now let's say we wanted to create that formula manually. What I could do, first I'm going to copy these cells over, and the way you do that is you click and drag and then right click and say copy, or you can say Control C for copy. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to say Control V for paste. So that puts all that new data right in there. Now when I go down to this column, and I'm going to put in a formula manually. Whenever you start a formula, you start with the equal sign, and then in this case we're going to do the sum, which is adding. And you notice as I start to type, it's going to give me a list of suggestions down here. And these are just different formulas. You don't need to worry about them right now, but these are just suggested formulas that you could use. And in this case, again, I just want to use the sum formula, which is adding. And then you start with a parentheses, and then you can click on the cells that you want to add. So if I just click on the first cell, notice how it says D1. And what that's referring to is column D right here and row 1. So that cell is called D1. Now if I just wanted that one, then I could just hit the enter key and that would be great. But I want all of these, so I can actually click in the center of that and drag down, and notice how it put a semicolon there. And so now it says D1 semicolon D6. So that's adding D1 all the way through D6. They're all highlighted and they're all included in the formula. Now when I hit enter, it completes the formula, and as you can see, it automatically adds a bracket at the end. And if I click on this cell again, you can see the formula is right up here, equals sum D1 through D6, and then it comes out the same, 22. So that's how to do the sum. Now let's say we wanted to multiply a couple of numbers. I'm going to start one more column here. We'll just do it really simply here. So we want to do 5 times 6. So you just go to here, you click your equal sign, and you just type in the cells that you want to multiply. Or you can even click on them. F1, and then a star, an asterisk, and then F2. And if I hit enter, you'll see 5 times 6 is 30. And you can see our formula up in the formula bar here, and the results of our formula right there. So those are 2 simple formulas, and in the next section I'm going to show you how we're going to use those formulas in a spreadsheet for our kitchen remodeling costs to calculate our costs really simply without having to do all the math every time.